Good afternoon, guys. John here with threetalentstrading.com. There it is. I'm John Allen, your host, and this is my second week of publicly broadcasting um, our channel. And welcome back, and welcome any new members. Um, so, what do we do here at Three Talents Trading? We basically follow the indexes: the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P, the Russell 2000, and the Nasdaq, and we try to figure out which way we're trending so we can trade it. Um, Before I get into it, yesterday had to do a little traveling with my wife. We went over and visited her aunt, and on the way up there, her aunt lives in Indiana, around Muncie. We had to pick up my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law. They were kind of on the way. They wanted to visit as well, so we drove up there, and we it was kind of a long drive. Well, not real long. It's 3 hours up, 3 hours back for a luncheon. It was going to be last about an hour long. So, but we try to get with my wife's aunt about once a year because she has no family, and we just try to visit her, uh, and just to do that out of a family thing that we do once a year. So on the way up there, though, I was noticing that gas prices were going down. Gas prices here have been 3.50. We saw $5 gas prices at one point, but gas prices have been hovering around 3.50, something like that. So as we kind of started getting closer to the Indiana borderline, I started noticing some little country towns that had gas prices below $3. And I saw them for like 2.95, 2.94 per gallon. So I thought, that's interesting. So my point is, sometimes you can watch the gasoline prices, and so I feel like sometimes that gives you a kind of a barometer on the economy. Obviously, the cheaper the gas prices are, more folks have money in their pockets to spend, and it shows that inflation is going down. So and noticing that, it just kind of goes along with my theme of that. I think things are getting bullish. Um, so I don't know if you guys are noticing that where you're at. But I'm noticing it where I'm at here in Cincinnati. So it's getting cheaper over in Indiana. Let's take a look at XLE, which kind of follows gasoline, and I'll pull that chart up here. I'm going to go ahead and get me off of here and get back into it here in just a second. Um, if I can find everything here. All right. So before I forget, don't forget to like this um, this video and subscribe to our channel. I have a weekly chart of XLE pulled up here, and as you can see, for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, we've had a buy signal, and price went up and hit the red Bollinger Band or the ceiling, and now it's starting to roll over, and you're seeing the ADX kind of kick back up. So XLE energy is starting to weaken, it looks like. So, um, that's probably can explain some of the cheaper gas prices I saw on the way to Indiana. Hopefully, that trend will continue. Um, Definitely would love to see inflation come down, gas prices come down, all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a chart. I normally show you guys a chart of the Dow Jones Industrial Average first, but I'm going to go ahead and pull up the SPY on the weekly chart. So we are now into 4 dots or 4 weeks of a buy signal down here. And the SPY is still in the downtrending channel here. Um, so we have the green line right here that is the lower Bollinger Band, which is the floor. And then we have the red upper Bollinger Band, which is the ceiling, and it's right about 432.97. The lower Bollinger Band is around 351.88. The ADX indicator, for anybody new, when that indicator slices down through a candle, price has a tendency to move up. when this indicator that's in purple here, the ADX slices up through a candle, price has a tendency to move down. Well, you can see 4 weeks ago, um, we got a slice down through the candles. And if you'll notice, that's typically when we get our buy signal. Whenever the ADX slices down or slices up through a candle, that's when we'll typically get an either a buy signal or a sell signal. So if you kind of line these up right here, you can kind of see the purple line slicing up through this candle right here, and that's when we got a sell signal. So right now we are trending up. Um, I have a feeling next week that we're probably going to break this upper trend line here because the Dow Jones has already done it. And I think we're going to probably move up to this upper Bollinger Band here at 432.97. And if I show you guys another chart of the SPY on the daily, if I can find it here with all the other stuff that I've got pulled up, here's kind of the move that I'm anticipating. This is the SPY on a daily chart. Look up here, SPY daily. I've already kind of drawn this out. We're kind of in this upward sloping channel here, an uptrend. We're in an uptrend since about October 13th. So that's kind of when things kind of coming down and then they reversed. Um, so we've been kind of bouncing back and forth in this upward sloping channel on the shorter time frame. So I think the SPY is going to come up here, hopefully maybe around what I told you guys around December 12th, between December 12th and the 14th. And I think we're going to hit some resistance up here right around 430-ish, maybe 434. And then I think when the Fed meets, we could end up getting some sort of higher inflation number or something like that, or the Fed could tighten more than anticipated, and we may end up getting a pullback. I don't think the pullback is going to be a big pullback. I think we're going to get a pullback, but nothing super significant. But I still may go ahead and go to cash right here. If this move right here plays out like I think it's going to, it's going to probably play out between now and the middle of December. We are December 4th right now, so we probably have about another, probably less than 10 days before hopefully this move happens here. So my intentions are to continue to ride the trend, probably up to this support line, right, or this resistance line up here. And then around December 10th, somewhere in that neighborhood, 12th, probably go to cash. And if this pullback occurs, maybe re-enter long here. I'm probably not even going to play the short side of this. This isn't going to be a very long bear move, in my opinion. But I would like to preserve my cash from this move to here and then get back in long again and ride it up to here. So, we may go from roughly, I don't know, let's just say 418 to 470-ish is what I'm anticipating the next leg up. So we've got this leg up for the SPY right now, which is around 406.91 to, in my opinion, is going to go to around 430. Probably pull back to roughly 418, and then probably shoot up like a rocket from that point moving forward all the way up to around 470. That's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. No guarantees here, but that's kind of, if I were to map out what I think is going to happen, that's what I think is going to happen. So that's the SPY. Now let's take a look at the DIA, Dow Jones Industrial Average, on the weekly chart. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, the DIA, continues to lead. So if you look at this price movement here, each candle represents a week. The ADX sliced down through the candles here. Prices continue to move upward. We're in this channel right here in an uptrend. And if you count the candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 candles, 9 weeks, we've been really in an uptrend. Got a buy signal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 dots ago or 6 weeks ago. Price percent oscillator um, is moving up still. If you look down here, the yellow line crossed over the blue. These bars here are getting bigger. So we've got one, two, three, four, five, six green bars that are getting bigger each week. So that means stronger upward price movement. And current Bollinger Bands on the DIA, the upper ceiling is at 354.95. The lower one is at 286.80. That's the green one. And again, the ADX is sliced down through this candle right here. One, two, three, four, five, about 6 weeks ago. I think the Dow Jones Industrial Average is going to keep climbing, and I think the resistance area that we may eventually end up hitting is right up here around 380. Connect these candles up here, it's going to kind of create a ceiling. So I think this may be where the Dow Jones Industrial Average takes a break, takes a breather. So the Dow DIA right now is at 344.74. So I think we're gonna continue to climb on up to 380, and then we're just going to have to kind of see what happens. So we may see some pullbacks between now and then, like when the Fed meets on the 14th of December. But overall, I think the picture is going to continue to climb higher in an uptrend. So that's the DIA. Let's go ahead and look at the Russell 2000 or IWM. IWM is also very interesting. Um, it is, I think, next in line to probably break this downtrending channel right here. You can already see that it's kind of starting to break out of it now. If I kind of zoom in here a little bit, it's already kind of pushing up out of it. Price percent oscillator is yellow above the blue, and we have one, two, three, four, five, six uh, green bars on the derivative oscillator going positive. So that's positive price movement. We have one, two, three, four, five, six green dots um, on the uh, uh, on the indicator down here, showing us that we've had a buy signal for the last 6 weeks. And um, this index is also turning positive, moving positive over the last 6 weeks. Finally, let's look at the DIA. I'm sorry, the QQQ, which follows the Nasdaq. It's been the most, probably been the most lagging um, ETF or index out of all four of the indexes that we follow. Um, so this is the weekly chart of QQQ, and you can see that the ADX is sliced down through this candle 4 candles ago. So we're still moving positive. We've got 3 green bars that are getting bigger on the derivative oscillator. We have the price percent oscillator that has crossed over, the yellow line crossed over the blue going positive. And we have the bullseye um, indicator down here, which has given us a buy signal for the last 4 weeks. So again, I remain positive on the indexes. Everything is still moving positive, even though over the long term we have been in a bear trend, but that trend is changing. It started changing here about mid-October. So things are starting to turn up, and most of your money is made at the turn of a bear market when it starts turning from bearish to bullish. You do not want to miss this move when it happens. It appears that it may be happening now. No guarantees, but you don't want to miss it when it does happen. So notice the trend changes, notice the indicators, follow the trend. That's what we do here at this channel and our Telegram channel. So for anyone interested in getting on our Telegram channel, we basically talk about a lot of these things in more detail. We um, we have a Telegram channel. We have a daily chat on there, and I post my buy signals and sell signals on the indexes. We also follow some of the leveraged uh, portions of the indexes, which you can make even more instead of just following the 4 indexes. So if you're not familiar with what that is, we go into more details about that on our channel. And right now it's free. You get 30 days, 30-day free trial. And uh, at the beginning of January, we're going to probably start charging a subscription. It's going to be about $10 a month. It's going to be month to month. You can unsubscribe at any time. So if you want to come on board, give us a try. Try us out for 30 days. Send an email to Send us an email and just tell us you're interested, and we'll send you a link to the Telegram channel. You'll need to download the Telegram app and send us an email right here to three talents trading at gmail.com and say, just send us an email saying, I would like to join or I would like to try the Telegram channel. Download the free Telegram app on your phone or your tablet or your computer, and then I will send you a link to our private Telegram channel where we talk about a lot of these things in more detail. Guys, I think that's all I've got. If you would do me a big favor and subscribe and or like to this channel, I'm trying to grow my viewership. Um, the goal is to help out as many people as we can. We want to educate uh, folks out there about the markets and our style of trading, which we try to keep it very simple. We focus on the four indexes, and that's it. I will answer occasional questions about stocks, but that's not our main focus. Our success rate has been very very good with just following the four indexes, and we just try to focus on those, and that allows us to uh, be more successful because we're more focused. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week, and we will talk to you soon.